Good afternoon, punters, and welcome to another edition of Betfair's Spruikers. It's Anzac Day time, and Jake, we've got the Bombers and Collingwood at the MCG on Friday.
We do, Tags. Very, very exciting game, the biggest home and away fixture of the season. And we know, of course, that as soon as the bugle blows before the game, all form goes out the window. And in 13 previous matches, I think there's 6 apiece and a draw, so they're always a tight contest.
So you can't read anything into the odds. Collingwood $1.51, Essendon $2.86.
Yeah, I think they could probably be a little closer together than that, given the stakes year in, year out. And I think as a result of that perhaps either team might win by under 39.5 points, so a margin bet might be an appropriate way to go on that game.
Another one for a margin bet might be the Kangaroos versus Sydney at the Telstra Dome. Kangaroos $2.08. Sydney going to start the favourites there at $1.88. You leaning any way there?
Oh yeah, I like Sydney. I think they were good for 3 quarters against Geelong and just sort of got pummeled a bit in that one last quarter, but I think they've got the class to beat North.
And while we're on the Cats, Geelong's still intact for their perfect season, $13 into $8.80. You still confident?
Increasingly so. They're just going and doing very well, so I think they can go undefeated still. I'm sticking to my word.
Good man. The big movers from the weekend, Franklin into $12.50 from $15 in the Brownlow. Geelong remain very firm in the premiership market, $2.30, Hawthorn $5.90, and Collingwood, the big drifters, $9 to $21 there. We move from Melbourne to Sydney for more Anzac Day activities. It's St George Illawarra and the Roosters at Sydney Football Stadium. St George Illawarra $3.20 and the Roosters $1.37. Does the form book go out the window here as well?
To a point. I think the Chooks are going a lot better than the Dragons are. They're averaging 16 points in the first half, though, and only 8 in the second, and it's slightly the reverse for the Dragons. So I think a decent bet in that game could be the Roosters at half-time into the Dragons to fluke it in the end at full-time, and that's paying $10 on the exchange, at the Betfair exchange at the moment, so it could be a good way to go there.
Melbourne travelling to North Queensland is the other good betting match that we see of the round. Melbourne $1.76, North Queensland $2.26. Melbourne unconvincing last week?
They were. This could be the battle for the Queensland State of Origin halfback jersey with Jonathan Thurston and Cooper Cronk going at it, so it'll be a very, very interesting match. North Queensland at home, hard to beat, but go the Storm for us Melbourne boys. And
the Storm there, $3.50 for the premiership. Sydney Roosters $7.20 and Brisbane $8.20. We move from Sydney to the UK, and it's Champions League semi-finals time. The second leg of those matches happening Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Liverpool versus Chelsea. Can you see another draw?
Well, potentially. That would, of course, mean there'd be the second leg. It was backed at $100 very late in proceedings on Wednesday morning, and in-play punters were vindicated there. And actually, I should mention that it's 1-800-759-354 is the number if you'd like to place a bet in play with Betfair.
It's a gratuitous piece of self-promotion there. I like it.
Correct.
Manchester United and Barcelona, another draw at the new comp. They go to Old Trafford, and Manchester United, you have to fancy to get through
like
there.
Man U, goal-scoring machine at home.
Thank you for joining us. Good afternoon. We are the Betfair Spruikers. We'll see you again next time.